The Silent Watcher. In the small, mist-covered village of Eldergrove, nestled deep within the ancient forest, there was a legend. It spoke of a silent watcher, a guardian spirit that had protected the village for centuries. The villagers never saw this guardian, but they felt its presence, especially on nights when the fog was thick and the forest whispered secrets to those who dared to listen. Amelia, a young girl of 15, was fascinated by the stories her grandmother told. Unlike the other villagers who feared the unknown, Amelia felt drawn to it. She had always been curious, more interested in the mysteries of the world than the simple life of the village. Her grandmother's tales of the Silent Watcher were her favorite, and Amelia often found herself wandering into the forest, hoping to catch a glimpse of the elusive spirit. One crisp autumn evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting the forest in a golden glow, Amelia decided to venture deeper into the woods than she ever had before. The air was cool, and the leaves crunched underfoot as she walked. The deeper she went, the more the world around her seemed to change. The familiar sounds of the forest faded, replaced by an eerie silence. The mist began to thicken, swirling around her like a living thing. Amelia's heart raced with both fear and excitement. She knew she was far from the village, but something compelled her to continue. As she walked, she noticed a faint glow ahead, just beyond a dense thicket of trees. She pushed through the branches, emerging into a small clearing bathed in a soft, ethereal light. In the center of the clearing stood a massive oak tree, its branches stretching out like protective arms. Beneath the tree, sitting on a bed of moss, was a figure cloaked in shadows. The figure was tall and slender, its face obscured by a hood. Despite its ominous appearance, Amelia felt no fear, only a strange sense of calm. The figure raised its head, and though Amelia could not see its eyes, she felt its gaze upon her. She took a hesitant step forward, her voice barely a whisper. "Are you the Silent Watcher?" The figure nodded slowly, and a gentle breeze stirred the leaves around them. Amelia felt a warmth spread through her, a reassurance that she was safe. The Watcher extended a hand, and though it was shrouded in darkness, Amelia saw a small object resting in its palm, a silver pendant, shaped like a crescent moon. "Take it," a voice, soft and ancient, echoed in her mind. "This is your gift, Amelia. You have been chosen to continue the watch, to protect the village, as I have done for centuries." Amelia hesitated for only a moment before reaching out and taking the pendant. As soon as her fingers closed around it, the mist began to recede, and the forest came alive with the sounds of the night. The figure slowly faded into the shadows, leaving Amelia alone in the clearing. She stood there for a long time, staring at the pendant in her hand, feeling its weight and the responsibility it carried. The stories her grandmother had told were not just tales, they were a legacy, one that now belonged to her. As she made her way back to the village, the mist following her like a protective shroud, Amelia knew that her life would never be the same. She was no longer just a curious girl. She was the new Silent Watcher, the guardian of Eldergrove, and the forest's ancient secrets were now hers to keep.